Hey everyone, welcome to the Wake Up and Makeup. We do this every day, 9:30 Central Time, Monday through Friday, and I am Heather, and my chair is squeaking again, and we come to you live so you can ask questions, you can see it being done. I know there's a lot of people out there that saw the infomercial, they love it, and they want to see more, and they want to make sure it's really doing what it says it's going to do, or what we tell you it's going to do. And so this way you do get to see it in real time, in live, and in color. Hello, Candy. How are you? So today, because the last couple of days, we have talked about our new foundation, the new Liquid Mirage, and I love it. So if you are interested in the Liquid Mirage, please go back and check out our lives on Tuesday and Wednesday, and you will get to see how that works. But today I want to talk to you about coverage. Now, every live chat that we do, we always go through the basics. I don't like to say the basics. You saw me in the commercial. I am in the commercial. It's not the base, it's the beginnings, it's the start, it's the groundwork, it's the foundation of what you're doing, because it's getting this down. If you can get this down, then it doesn't matter what's in here, because this is the same thing. You're doing it the same way. So when you get your starter kit, I really want you to concentrate on the foundation and making that flawless. And like I said, then it doesn't matter if you're doing a blush, eyeshadow, whatever, it's operated the same way. You just might be closer, you might be pulling back less, things like that. But let's go for it. I did get a haircut. Thank you. Linda, how are you? Uh-oh, the mail didn't run. Oh, yeah, it was Veterans Day. That's right. No mail, no mail. It's funny, Linda, you said it, because like I've been waiting for, I don't know what this is happening, so I have to fix that. But I've been waiting to do a bob. I just love bobs. They're classic. I can do. But now that my daughter, we cut 14 inches off her hair, and so she has a bob too. So now we really look the same. But she donated her hair, and she just looks so cute. And she literally said again today that she's having the worst hair day ever. You're 5. You don't know what that means. I was like, I'm in so much trouble. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. Hello. All right. So I do want to talk, excuse me, about coverage, about whether you're coming freckles, sunspots. I spoke to a lady the other day who is going through chemo and has some, reaction to that. And so I want to talk to you about how to do that coverage. And there's a lot of different steps for that. Hello, Patricia. How are you? Thank you, Christina. You're so sweet. But I want to really go over the coverage aspect, because there's a lot of different steps. There's not steps, but a lot of different ways to get coverage, but it all depends on what kind of coverage you need, right? So we now have we talked about this as well. We have our Rose foundation here, and it's the Rose 4-in-1. Now, what's great about this is medium to full coverage. So this is going to give you, this is right up there with Mystic, but it's still moisturizing. It's amazing. Now, I know she was like melting down. Her hair is parted. I just think this may, like, what? How do kids even know this yet? Her hair parts on, like mine, and on the side, and she's like, it's bigger here and smaller here. Put a bow. Just put the bow. And then she didn't want a bow. I'm like, not negotiable. You have to wear a bow. Christina is asking about coverage for texture scars. Great question. Let's talk about that. So again, and Christina's proven my point that there's a lot of steps to coverage depending on what she got, right? Depending on what you're going to cover. If it's redness, if it's a little bit of broken capillaries, if you know, you can go, the reason I'm stuttering is because I don't like, there really is so many different ways. So y'all can just rewatch this to understand it all. But okay, so back up. If you don't have a lot to cover, you have a few options. So you can use eraser. Eraser comes in one shade. It is, you're not going to see this lightness. It's because of how you're applying it. It is very soft, very light on the skin, but it's going to help start your coverage. You're not going to get, you don't want to get 100% coverage with this. You want to start the coverage. You can put this on with the red, wherever the redness is, and then airbrush on top. Okay. Now, if you switch to Rose 4-in-1, this is medium to full coverage. So you might find, hey, I get plenty of coverage with just this. So you can kind of, you know, go back and forth to see what works best for you. Is it easier just to put on Rose foundation, or do you like having a little bit of pre-coverage and then doing the foundation on over it? Okay. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Hello, Patty. So good to see you. I like Patty's photo, is her nice little blonde bob. Oh, I like that. Linda on Facebook said she has growing pains. That's living with grownups. That is so true. That is so true. Let's see. Yeah. So Candy says that she can use just the foundation to get her coverage. Now, regarding texture and Velvet Veil, I don't care what foundation. Texture's a hard one to deal with. I can even out skin tone. I can color, color perfect imperfections, all of that. When it comes to texture, it's about covering and disguising them. So if there's texture that you need to hide, I would recommend Velvet Veil. Velvet Veil is a primer that you're going to put on before with your hands. There is a little drop. I actually don't use it. I just do it this way. I'll put a little bit on here. And I can put it right there. This one's almost empty. I have large pores. Now you can put this in certain areas. You can put this all over. My mom wants it in 55-gallon drums, so you can do with it as you will, but notice how little I put on. This is going to help blur fine lines, wrinkles. It will help blur the texture. It also helps with redness, which I was really surprised about. I didn't expect that. And it does soften the look of redness. Now with Velvet Veil, and because how it acts, you will want to airbrush on top of it. I actually haven't tried Velvet Veil with our new foundation, and so I need to try that to see if it works. But what I have found is with Velvet Veil, if I use our traditional concealers, it doesn't allow movement, guys. That it just, it's on. So it does work better. It works flawlessly with airbrushing as of right now, until I use it with the other one. Okay. So then when we are stepping up the coverage, if you use Velvet Veil, you can still go in and do still a little bit more coverage. Now the next step up would be X out. Now X out is going to come in light, medium, and dark. And so you're going to pick whichever one is better for your skin tone. Now this was made for dark circles. It's Xing out dark circles, but you can use it all over. I'm not a believer in switching products for your pre-coverage. If you can use eraser all over, then don't use X out. Remember, I'm not in sales. I'm just going to tell you how it is. But with X out, you can use it. I use it underneath my eyes, on my lids, and then I cover the redness and imperfections there as well. So, you know, like I said, I don't think we do have the Airbrush Essentials, which has porcelain, X out, and eraser, and those are essentials, but there'll be a time and place for each one. You wouldn't use all 3 of them at once. You might use 2, but probably just 1, and then airbrush over that. Let's see. Because the dark skin, yeah. All right, so the next step, and one of my favorites, and you can tell because it's empty. Hold on, let me see if this one's one. That is one I'm gonna need. Hold on. That's the same one. Let me see what this one is. So yeah, this, I'm almost out of this bad boy. So this is the light beige concealer. This is our CC concealer, and it comes in 5 different shades. This one and the peach color corrector, those are going to give you the top level in coverage, in your pre-coverage. So even if I'm wanting a flawless made up look, I'll use either the peach color corrector, the light beige CC concealer, and then I'll still use my rose foundation if I want some coverage. So when I'm here and I'm teaching you how to airbrush, if you're new, I want you to get this down. Then we can talk about the order of things. Just like I went through all of our pre-coverage items, products, it's finding what's going to be best for you. My coverage might be different than Linda's coverage, might be different than Candy's coverage. So it can all be different. It might be different than Patty's. So their looks might be different than mine. Patty might not like any shine. Well, guess what? I do like shine. So it's about finding the products that are going to work best for you. All right. Linda just said she loves peach, and I'm going to use that today. I love the peach as well because it is perfect for all skin tones. Musette, who sometimes joins us, is darker skin than me, and she uses the peach. The peach color corrector is a little bit easier to use because of the peach color. It's more flesh color. The green color corrector you would use if you had redness that you wanted to hide. Well, you can put a drop if you're coming out too green, if you're spraying too heavy and it comes out green, put a drop of your foundation in there and it makes it easier. All right. The other thing with peach, it's more important for me to cover my dark circles and my lids than my redness. So that's why I go with the peach for under my eyes, lids, and I'll still put it here to help start my coverage, even though this is red and I'm using a peach. It's okay. Again, I'm not wanting to switch it out all the time. So let's go over the basics because I haven't gone over that yet. And we'll go over that real quickly. This is one of our starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. It comes with makeup. Notice that we give you those 2 big bottles. Why? Because we want you to practice. Think of this as your practice kit. This is a new way of putting on makeup, and I cannot stress this enough. I wish I could like have it flash across the screen. Just keep this running. This is a different way of putting on makeup, so you need to practice. Practice. So that's why we give you the 2 large bottles. Then we give you a bottle of blush and a bottle of Love. You're using 2 drops, if that, of the blush and the Love. Love might not be something you use every single day. There's different ways to use Love. There's different ways you can use the blush, but our blush is super high pigmented. It will bloom. And then when you start out, we want you to do the following thing. First, get it out of the box, plug it in, and just feel that air. Feel that air. Moving this stylus around and just feeling the air is practicing. This is going to become muscle memory. I know exactly where to hold my hand. I don't even have to think about it. I can move that stylus around. Then you're going to put water in here. Start pulling back on the trigger. I never pull all the way back unless I'm cleaning it. There's going to be that sweet spot. If you put water in here and you can spray your face and your face just looks moist, you got it. If it's dripping with water because water is going to be heavier than the foundation, then you need to watch one of those steps. All right. Brenda, off the main topic, does the cleaning wipes work on regular Brenda? Yes. Yes. Brenda, the makeup eraser cloths work on anything. Anything. All right, let's get started. We are going to do, oh, look, today. We are going to get it done. I have to put my big old water glass over here. Okay, so I'm actually going in and I'm going to powder. Now, powdering with our translucent powder, and this is just our compact translucent powder, gives you that matte. Woo, I won't be powdering with that right now. Just dropped it. All right, so it's going to help keep me matte. Now, I'm going to take the peach color corrector and I'm going to, yeah, Brenda, our makeup eraser cloths are amazing. Number one, if you buy any of our lip stains, makeup eraser cloths, like they should be paired together. They're the only thing that will get our lip stains off. The only thing. I think I wore one day and I didn't have any at home. And I was like, I literally had it the next day. So it really, really works. Hello, Tammy. Hello, hello on Facebook. All right. So I have my peach color corrector under the eyes and on the lids. Start my movement, then pull the trigger lightly. As soon as I feel it and hear it, I'm moving. Bam, bam, bam. I go back and get more coverage. Most of my coverage is here. Yeah, they normally run really good deals on our wipes. And guys, remember, especially if you use either like our Superfruit cleanser or the bamboo polish, those are cleansers. Makeup eraser cloths are makeup taker offers. Okay, so you can use, there's a difference. There's a difference between removing the makeup and cleansing your face. If you don't use the makeup eraser cloths or some kind of makeup remover first, make sure you do a double wash with either the bamboo polish or the Superfruit cleanser, or you can remove most of the makeup with the wipes and then go in and cleanse the skin with the Superfruit cleanser. All right. There we go. My lips are so dry and I don't have any lip conditioner here. I'm like looking, what can I use? 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 Oh, let me see. That's going to give me more. Look, I'm just going to put on, you know how when your lips are so dry? This is, feels so much better. This is Prosecco. A must have for the holidays. Because look at that color. Sparkles. It looks great by itself too. Ooh, I kind of like that a lot. All right. So now I started my coverage. I have my lids covered. I have this. I'm now going to go in and do some contouring with our matte bronzer. Shaking it up because I haven't used this bronzer in a while. So if you have products that you don't use every single day, make sure you do shake them up. Make sure you have that pigment nice and mixed. So now I'm going in and I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Again, making my movements. The lip was a lip topper, Prosecco. Prosecco. And it kind of looks like champagne. Champagne. Okay, see, this should also give you an example of how light to spray. Because I'm spraying something this dark. And see how you can see it? Guys, that's how light, and it dries instantly. Dries instantly. And just like I go back to make passes to get the depth I want, that's the same thing with the coverage. Now I am doing it first, so that way if I do get heavy-handed, it's okay, because I'm going to use the foundation to blend. Hello, Brenda. I like your little flowers. Who is decorated for Christmas already? Anyone? I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to town with this stuff. I did about 3 drops. I'm going to add about 2 more. The contour is matte bronzer. If you type in bronzer, oh, Patricia, I messaged you to give you my email address. I don't check that email address. I might be able to though. But check your messenger. It'll be from Luminous, but you'll see it. See, look. Oh, I like it. Go down here a little bit more. I'm even going to contour my nose. Just a little bit. Again, I know where it's going because I can feel that air. Lightly pulling back. I have decorated. Wait, who? Oh, partially, Brenda, you said partially. Mine's partially too. I've actually been taking it slow, like just taking 1 box at a time and just doing it. Tree's not up yet, but I have started. I don't know. I just feel like people are going to decorate earlier, that we're ready. Like we need some joy. And it means that 2020 is almost over. I do have to tell you, what's the date today? Next week, guys, y'all are definitely going to want to pay attention and join me on the lives. We're going to have some giveaways because you know what's coming up. That's Black Friday. All right, so that was matte bronzer. So I also am going to go in and with Apricot, yes, the matte bronzer can be used as eyeshadow. Here, I'll do a little bit. For sure. Again, just a couple of drops. If it's airbrush, you can put it in here and use it anywhere. Bottom line. So if you're like, can I use, yes. Can I use it for, yes, you can use it for anything. All right, so I'm going to go in back and forth. Light, light, light. Ooh, that felt a little bit rough. Now for eyes. Oh, Patricia, I want to hear. Please send it to me. So that's the matte bronzer on as eyeshadow. The other one that's really pretty is the bronze shimmer. That's gorgeous, and even has lips too. All right, now Apricot. So I'm going to do help you with what, Candy? I didn't see a question, babe. Okay, Apricot Blush, Smirk, Apples, moving it back. It might be too, I don't know, it might be too brown, but doesn't matter because I can fix it, right? I do want to show you something else. I'm going to go in with Glow. I haven't used that in a while. And Glow is that highlighter, right? So I do a couple of drops. I'm spraying a tissue just to make sure, because I went from a bronzer to a glow. And so I want to make sure that I'm getting that right color. And now I'm going to highlight a little bit more because, and I'm go through my thought process. I contoured and now I put Apricot Blush on there. So even it's going to blend, but you have to kind of think ahead. So I know it's going to blend, but it might be a little bit too, like I need more of a contrast. So I'm going to use Glow underneath the eyes, just a little, only put about 2 drops to lighten the eyes. And I can even use it as my brow highlighter too. Right there. Okay. Now I'm going to do my foundation. Brenda, yes, the new colors, anything that is the 18 shades, they're going to be more on the neutral side. The ones that are 12 are going to have more peaks and yellows, but the because we are able to do more shades with the 18, then we can, they're more neutral. They're more on the neutral side. But if you mix like a 2 and a 3 together, it will neutralize it even more. So yes, Linda, that's why I said this the other day. It all kind of runs together. But people in the past maybe have told you smile and put on your blush. Well, just for that case, if I smile, my apples are right here. So what happens when I don't smile? They're down here. So that's why I say smirk, because it's a good in between. But I also have to say that now we're wearing masks, your blush can go a little higher. That way you have a little bit more color. So you can kind of push the envelope a little bit with the blush a little bit higher, so you can see it, right? The bronzer I just used, that is the matte bronzer. And that's what I use, Candy, for the eyeshadow. I'm like, what is this? Eyeshadow and to contour. All right, now I have my foundation. Patricia, here, email me at my email address here at heather@luminousAir.com. Hold on, I need to find it. And then I'll send you the other one. But email me here. And I'll send you the other one, okay? So now with the Rose foundation, Candy, you can do different things. I mean, it depends on, is the matte bronzer going to be dark on you? Like, are you going to see the depth, or is it going to be on the lighter side? Because then you can, I mean, you can still use it for, you could use it as a blush. If it's on the lighter side, a natural blush, you could use it as eyeshadow as well. You can put drops of a deeper, like you can darken it. You can do a lot of different things with it. It's darker, then use it as an eyeshadow. And you can also contour it with it. Now, depending on your tone, you might have to put like a drop of, actually, if you have the matte bronzer and the black eyeshadow, do a drop of the black eyeshadow, and then you can use it as a bronzer. Exactly, Brenda. Now look how blended, look how perfect that is. Look how flawless my skin looks. Is that not amazing, guys? This Rose 4-in-1 foundation, I love it. I love it. One, I love the smell of it. It's very solid. It's not overpowering. It's not fruit. Like I cannot handle a lot of smells, and so like flowery smells, floral. And so I'm able to like this one is just clean smelling. That makes sense. All right, so now, woo, I'm talking up a storm. We got to get going. Let's do. I'm going to do some love on my cheeks to lighten. This is the love, yeah. Love is a hydrating illuminator. Yes. Yes, for the Liquid Mirage, yes, we will. I'll do that next week, Brenda. Great point. Our Liquid Mirage has light and dark color adjusters, and so we'll go through that. Now, this is the love. This is the love. So I'm gonna kind of use it on a wider spectrum. Normally, I just stay right here, but I'm gonna come down a little bit on the nose, chin, so that this part of my face is going to have that young, youthful luminosity to it. So Brenda, when can we do that? We'll do that Monday, because I'm here Monday. Yeah, we'll do it Monday. All right, now let's go in, and I'm going to see what colors I want to use. Ah, stuff is falling everywhere. Let me grab some eyeshadows. Or I could use, I'll use Click and Plays. I think I can grab those. They're underneath. Yeah, here we go. Okay, using the Click and Plays, I'm going to use Saffron right here. And can y'all see that? All right, taking a blending brush. This is L200. And I'm kind of just sticking in with that matte bronzer. I'm just kind of going right underneath it. It's a little bit lighter. Can y'all see it? It's a little bit lighter than the matte bronzer, but I'm just sticking in that family. I don't know why, but I'm loving these colors. And now I'm going to take, this is Desert or Dessert. Just kidding. And I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that on the inside. On the inside lid. Because again, going back to our contour and highlighting, light's going to open up the eye. You can already tell with just what I've done so far, how it opens up the eye. And the darkness will close it. Now, I will go back and blend that a little bit. And then making sure not to have any harsh edges to blend that up a little bit more. Now taking the blackout, right? Yeah. Which is the dark color. Boop, 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 boop. And going just right there. And I'm not even going to pick up the brush. I'm blending it in a V shape and not moving it over too much. That, depending on your look, depending on your eye, you, again, you don't, you know, if you blend it over too much and you have small eyes, then that's going to close up the eye. So I can just kind of blend it right there, keeping it still. and blending, blending, blending. And I'm taking my tissue that I've sprayed everything in and kind of softening that look. So I feel like one side is stronger than the other. So we'll even those out. It's always easier to add than it is to take away, but you can also blend with powder. That will help soften it, but I'm going to take the saffron and go over it just a little because that will help blend that. So when you're doing your eyes, guys, just keep looking in the mirror and go, okay, what else do I need? What else do I need? Oh, does this need to be blended up? Okay, do I see that harsh line? So you can kind of just keep going until you get it where you want it. Like so. Then I'm going to take this one, which I very rarely do black underneath, but I thought, hey, why not? We're doing a full, complete look. With full coverage. Like that. And then for an extra fun, I'm gonna just wipe that clean, taking Halo, and right in the inside eye, inside corner, pop in that a little bit. Pop and locking to brighten that. Okay. Now, going to the lashes. Take my mirror so I can look down. Is everybody still here? Y'all are y'all just watching? So looking down into my mirror where it's stretching the length that I need it. I'm going to put the 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive on going back and forth. I got a little bit on my lash, so I'm going to just pull that off. Go to the other side. And you just want to make sure you get it on well. I mean, especially those ends. Moving that back and forth. And the 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive has the glue and the magnetic properties in it to have that staying power, to have the, it gives you that double whammy of stay putness. Yes, that's an official word for the lash. So now I'm using my lash holder that comes with the kit up and over. And I really want y'all to see this because I want it just go. Actually, let me do the other one since that was the last one I did on the glue. But I want you to see how it just boop, goes straight to that liner. Did I do the wrong side? Yep, I did. I was about to put it on the wrong side. I mean, it just goes straight there. It makes it so easy. So these are definitely easier Yay, Connie! Connie, I'm so excited. I got a message from Connie that she was ordering, and we're so excited. She's gonna love it. So right now, Connie, keep coming, keep watching while you're waiting for it to come in. And that way, I'm gonna try to hold it up here. That way you know exactly what to do. I mean, look at that, guys. And then see, it is sticking up, but I'm just gonna take my tweezers and bam, right there. I mean, guys, it doesn't get any easier than that. With the other one, I mean, the other lashes, I can put on and that's fine. But these, with the 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive, this is glue and it has the magnetic properties in it. So when you put that lash, when you're doing, it's like a liquid eyeliner, whoosh, whoosh, put it on both eyes. Then when you go in to put the lash on, it goes straight to that line. You just have to aim for it, but that magnetic property with the magnets are going to pull it there. And then you have the double whammy staying power because you have glue and the magnetic properties. I told you I wore these to my niece's wedding because I was like, I'm gonna cry. I know I'm not bitter that my niece got married before me, but that way, if I cried and it loosened the glue, it's fine because I had the magnet to stay. And so I wasn't, concerned. I had no fears about it staying or falling off halfway. I just knew I was good. I was good to go. All right. So now I think I'm going to do a little bit of powdering underneath my eye too. So I'm going to take the Cut One palette and using the flat white, just go under a little bit more. I think I got that the inside a little bit too bright, so I'm kind of trying to mute that out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Linda on Facebook said, "You make it look so easy." Honey, it is that easy. It is that easy. I might try to do them. I wonder if I could do them with no mirror to show you how easy it is. All right, now, what do we want to do for lips? Should I do my Dusty Rose? I feel like Waltz will be a good color for this day. Almost made that drop. So I will go in, line the lip with Dusty Rose. And holy moly, how long have we been on? Whew. I've been talking up a storm. All right. And then this is Waltz Vinyl Slick. Liquid lipstick. Right there. I love it. I am digging this look. I need bigger hair though. All right, there you go. Oh, and I have all my teeth. Boom. So super easy. I just talked up a storm. But guys, I mean, we're getting into the holiday season. I know people want to get up and get dressed and even if you have to wear a mask, it's okay. Have some fun. Connie, are you talking about the lash lure? Connie said, I don't like the liquid eyeliner. I think the eyeliner is bad or the eyelashes are. I'm guessing you're talking about the 2-in-1. Remember, Connie, if you're talking about the lash lure, the liquid eyeliner, this is a glue. So it's a glue and the magnetic properties for the lash. So if you need to shake it, warm it up, just message me maybe, and we need to think that out. Because remember, it is a glue. It's not just eyeliner if you're talking about the lash lure one. if it says 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive on it. All right, guys. Oh, and these are Glam, by the way, right? Oh, no, they're Diva. I got the Divas. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you back tomorrow, 9:30, Monday through Friday. I am here for you guys with questions. Come on, keep them going. And it doesn't have to be about what we're talking about, right? Christina, I'm actually going to shoot some videos, so I'll have my makeup done for that. Thank you, Christina. But come on back. We're here at 9:30 every day, Monday through Friday. Ask me questions. Tell me, hey, can you do this look? Can you show me this? That's what I'm here for, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.